The reason why you can't make a decision is because you're worried about what they are going to say. Who they are, what it is, it doesn't matter. But in this video, if you want to come back to making a decision from yourself and knowing that you're doing what's right for you, you are going to get 3 ways to understand how a decision is right for you, how to feel good in your body, how to allow your body to take that, anchor it, and to no longer care about what they say. The deal is they're going to judge you anyways, no matter what it is you do. Some people are going to agree, some people are going to not agree. So, how do you free yourself? That's what I'm going to explain in this video. My name is Leslie Urbas. I'm a registered dietitian, a personal trainer, and a nervous system expert. And something I find most midlife women struggle with is making a decision, sticking with it, and feeling confident in the decision they have made. Why is that? Because we want it to be right. The right supplement, the right workout, the right plan, the right doctor, the right hormones. Is this right for me? And we're constantly looking outside of us for that thing to tell us that we're doing it right. But feeling right doesn't come from outside, it comes from within. So, what most midlife women are doing is asking themselves all the wrong questions. What supplement do I take? What plan do I do? Let me go find out what's working for other people. But the answer is not out there, it is within the body. But we weren't taught to go within. We were taught, oh, mom says do it this way, dad says do it this way, teacher says do it this way. As long as I do it that way, I remain a good little girl with good grades and I'm doing best for myself, and that's what matters. But when we get to adulthood, it doesn't work. The success strategy that allowed us to survive as a child is no longer helping us thrive as a midlife woman. So here are some things that I want you to look at when you're trying to make a decision yourself, okay? Point number one is that we're still trying to make health decisions based on what makes sense to other people. But it is not what makes sense to others that's going to help you. So the first thing I want you to think about is, what do I want from my health? Okay? Do you want to live to be 108? Do you want to live to be 80? Do you want to be able to travel when you're 80 or 90? Or do you want to sit on a rocking chair and drink coffee and talk to your best friend about all the good old times? What is it that you want with your health? See, we're all like, I got to be skinny. I got to be healthy. I got to look good in this bikini. I've got to not have this thing going on. But that's the wrong question. The right question is, what do I want from my health? And not the thing you're going to tell people like, oh, I just want to be healthy for my kids. What do you really want? Do you want to be the hottest person in a bikini? Great. Own that. Do you want to be the hottest mom down the street? Great. Own that. Do you want to just feel good in your body? Know you've got some good muscles, feel comfortable in a bikini in the summertime, but drink the margarita, enjoy the life, and feel good and feel strong and know your body is supple and working for you? Great, that too. What is it that you want? That's the first question we need to ask when it's coming from something with our health, with our parenting, with anything. What do I want? Because it's not what everybody else wants. The teacher wants me to get all the right answers because the teacher needs me to be doing good because it matters for the school, okay? My mom wants me to listen to everything she does so she has more patience at the end of the day, okay? What is it that I want? You're no longer answering to anybody, just yourself. And I love it. Amanda Francis is a great coach, and she always says, what would you want if you knew people wouldn't hate you and that it didn't matter? Okay. So give yourself that ability there too. What would you do? Okay. So here is the first point, is that we have to ask ourselves what we really want. When we start to come from this, we're going to be more accepting of our answer, right? Okay. What I want with my health is completely different than my best friend. It's completely different than my mom. It's completely different than my grandma. We're all at different stages and our desire is different. So sure, it's really easy potentially for my grandma to make a judgment on how I'm working with my health, but she's not in the same life stance. And I can allow my grandma to have that judgment while I'm still like, I'm going to do it this way anyway. Okay. So the first thing is really looking at what you want and understanding that what you want is not going to agree to everyone else's piece. The moment you can say, I want this, and I know not everyone is going to agree with you, I want you to feel like, oh, everyone's not going to agree with me. Do you feel that slight body shift? Maybe just 1%. Like, no matter what decision I make, not everybody's going to agree with me. There's so much freedom in that understanding that not everyone is going to agree with you, right? Not everyone is going to do that. So now that you can do that, you've let yourself come down again. So the next thing we want to do is let our body talk. We're so used to then at this point, okay, I've made a decision. I want to be the healthiest, skinniest, best looking bikini person in the world. Okay. Or I just want to be a healthy mom. I want to be able to run and play with my kids. I'm cool with a little bit of like mom bod look. And I want to be able to like live until I'm 108. Okay. Whatever it might be. Okay. Whatever your decision is. Once we do that and we release the like, and what I've decided is going to be judged either way, right? We can now stop going outside. Like, okay, what's the supplement she's taking to get there? She's got the body I want. How do I get that? Instead of going outward, we come inward. Okay. So now is the point of coming back to the body. One of my favorite ways to come into your body is to do a four, but is a box breath. It's 4, 4, 4, 4 breathing. Okay. You breathe in through your nose, and I push my belly all the way out as much as I can for a 4 count. I hold that breath out for 4 while my belly's out. I exhale, pulling my belly back in, forcefully contracting, like you're sucking it in because you're bending over in said bikini. Okay. And then squeeze that in for 4. Okay. So that's a box breathing. In through your nose for 4. Hold the breath inside your body for 4. Exhale for 4, holding the breath out for 4. And I like to do this from anywhere from 3 to 20 times, whatever I desire. Okay. Really feeling my stomach go out like a prego and come back in like I'm holding it in, bending over on the beach. The moment I can do this and I ask again, body, with this as my goal, as this is my health goal, what do we need? The body can start talking to you. Okay. We need more rest first. We need more sleep first. We really like what this girl Leslie is saying. So please do yourself a favor and go ahead and grab her midlife exhale. Book a call with her. Find out what I'm saying to you. Listen to that in your body. Follow that. That is going to get you to the next decision. Maybe the first decision is like take a nap. And then the next thing after the nap is like read this book, or like your best friend sends you something. You're like, oh my gosh, I have so much clarity now, right? It's listening there that then helps your body speak. And then the last thing here is that the moment we can come into acceptance, the moment we can say, this is what I want, and I'm going to listen to my body, is the moment that then we can come into the acceptance that whatever it is that we choose to do is not going to be liked by everybody. And there's a freedom here, okay? There's a freedom. There's a freedom in, I'm going to choose to do something, and other people are going to judge me in good and bad ways. And that's okay. Because I chose from me. I chose from my agency. I chose from me getting clear. This is what I want. My body is talking to me in this way. I now feel good. Okay. So I help people. I help people with choosing the right supplements. I help people with knowing and bringing their body back to calm. I help them on a 3-month personal journey of reconnecting to their body so they can feel good in their body and feel their body again, and get what they really truly desire from themselves. When we're not coming from ourselves, when we're coming from somebody else, the judgment has a higher way into us, right? When I say, I'm going to never eat hummus again in my life because it's terrible for me. Okay. When I say something like that, it doesn't resonate with me. Okay. But let's say somebody sent me this article about how terrible hummus was. I was like, oh my God, I have to stop eating hummus. Well, that's not what I want. I love hummus. I'm going to keep eating hummus. I want to eat hummus. Okay. So I'm out of agency with myself. So then when somebody else is like, oh my God, I love hummus, this is so good. You're like, oh my God, is she judging me because I won't eat that anymore? Is she judging me because I don't do that? Right? And we start to feel out of alignment. When the voices come through in our head, it's because what we're doing is actually potentially not in agreement with us. We're still open to people talking to us. That little voice is just a part of us saying, hey, we're not sure here. So I love to go in and I love to check in on the part. Okay. So I partner with different supplement companies and help people really understand what supplements are best for themselves. But when I started this, I was like, is this right? Like, is this good? Like, I don't want to be somebody here, right? But that's when I realized that supplements have power and they have a way of helping us, right? The same way that nervous system work does. And my personal one-to-one program works for me. And each time I could get clear of this is exactly how I want to do it, I have less care about other people's opinions of like, should you really be doing that? Is that really this, right? Because I'm in my agency. I'm in my decision. And it doesn't matter what other people say because I feel good with me, right? And that's the key. Nobody outside of you has agency over you when you have agency over yourself. And that's the key of coming back into these things. That's why you say, this is what I want. What is my body telling me? How does it feel in my body? And when it's all good, and acceptance is there, nothing can get you off kilter, right? Nothing can knock you down because it doesn't matter because you have agency. You've chosen, you've accepted. It's the moments of this that help you. That's why I do come back to calm because the more tools you can use and like 4x4 breathing or, lion's breath or whatever, the more you can see what's right for you, the more you're like, I love that. I hate that. I love that. That feels good. That gives me anxiety, right? And the more you can feel that in your body, the more you're going to create what you desire. And the more you create what you desire, the more you're going to be like, oh, it doesn't matter that Tiffany over there is judging me because I pick my kids up from school every day, or because I don't pick my kids up from school every day, or because I'm taking the supplement, or because I'm not. And the moment I can have agency in myself, I've made the decision from my best place and nobody can come over me. So, what do you want? What do you really want? Check in with your body. Do the breathing. How is your body feeling? The more you can bring in safety of body, this is what I want. The body knows that at what you want is now safe. Bringing in safety with your want allows the body to stay calm. The body calm can give you answers. When your body is anxious or worried or fearful of other people's judgments, it will never help you arrive at the right decision. So that's why all these tools intermingle together. That's why I have different things for people, supplement programs and come back to calm and different one-to-one programs because each person is a little bit different and needs a different meeting for themselves right now. And that is key to existing on any place. And the moment you can say, I don't care if you ever choose to do anything with me. I just want you to have agency over yourself and to walk away from this video feeling better. Like, okay, what do I want? How does it feel in my body? Let's bring my body to calm. Now, what do I want? Oh, my body's accepting of what I want and I'm now calm. Okay, body, what's the next step? Okay, you come from agency, and agency allows you to release the judgment and to accept yourself and to accept where you're going. And that is key. For those of you that enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, if you have any questions, grab anything from the video down below. I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.